Thanks, Shannon. A tragic death, but it's only 1 out of 7 violent crimes that have taken place all over the city this weekend.
New York native Nick DePrimo visited Springfield's downtown for the first time late Saturday night. He didn't think he'd see a shooting take place right in front of him on Worthington Street.
It sounded like firecrackers went off, and I turned around, and there was a guy running away from the cops. Exactly like being in a movie. I mean, me and a buddy turned around and we saw it, and we looked at each other, and we were just in shock.
Just minutes earlier, Springfield police were around the corner at 255 Dwight Street, where a person was stabbed in the neck and arm. These are crimes that only lend to the stigma of downtown.
You heard the horror stories, but you never saw them happen, so, I mean, that's why I just wasn't surprised.
But those weren't the only crimes that kept police busy this weekend. It began around 2 o'clock Saturday morning with a person being shot in the back of the head at Jefferson and Main Street. His injuries weren't life-threatening. An hour later, a man and a woman were shot at Six Corners Pizza on Walnut Street. Then, just before 6 a.m., 5 men invaded a home at 136 Alderman Avenue and held the victims down at knife point. Later Saturday night, a person was stabbed in the neck and wrist at 405 Eastern Avenue. After that, early Sunday morning were the stabbing and shooting incidents downtown. In all of these crimes, the victims were not seriously injured. Until just after 10 o'clock Sunday morning, a stabbing at 36 Arthur Street led to the death of a 40-year-old male. So far, 2 suspects have been apprehended, and Springfield police are continuing their search for the remaining suspects. A weekend of violence that has hopefully come to an end and not damage the progress the city has made in cleaning up its image.
Could happen anywhere, but you can't let them, you can't just stay in your house. You can't let them get to you. For what it's worth, there's usually police all over. So, I mean,